Property insurance claims can get complicated. Public insurance adjusters are licensed by the state to help policyholders with damaged property value, file, and negotiate a fair settlement, taking the stress away from the claims filing process and looking out for the policyholder's best interest. We have Dick and Rick Tutwiler from Tutwiler and Associates here with more. Welcome back to both of you.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
So when should people call you?
Well, I think it depends on the factual situation of a loss. If a loss is small and they think they can get through it, they have the time and the resources to do it, they certainly are welcome to work with their insurance company. But if it's an overwhelming thing and their life is so busy and they have this major property loss, a fire or something like that, they need to be able to reach out to people like us, and that's what we do.
And Rick, you know firsthand what it takes because you had some property damage yourself. Tell us a little bit about that.
That's right. Hurricane Irma came through and spawned a bunch of tornadoes in our community, and unfortunately, my wife and I have been displaced, and has affected many others. So
let's talk about things like water damage, because that tends to be what a lot of people make claims about, correct?
Water damage is the most frequent claims filed overall, more than fires or any other peril that's covered by insurance. Water claims are the #1 thing that the insurance companies get notified of, and for a good reason. Water causes a lot of damage when it's in a house and it's not contained in the place it was supposed to be contained in.
What about fire claims? Are they difficult to work through?
Well, fire claims are difficult to work through because there's always questions of what mitigation steps do you take, what's salvageable, what's cleanable. When you get into a fire claim with a building, you have issues with the city, law and ordinance issues. Will they allow you to repair? What do you need to do? And certainly the Florida Building Code has been vastly increased since Hurricane Andrew. So if your house was damaged and it's built on the old code, you may have to bring it up to code, and those are very, very complex issues.
There are a lot of people that own homes in Florida that don't live in Florida. So what if something happens to their place when they're not here?
Document everything, photograph, take lots of photographs, inventory everything in your house.
Is there a time frame, though, where you have to get that claim in?
There is, pretty much right away. If you discover that the damage is significant, you would want to file a claim and get the process going.
And there's a whole database, isn't there, for people who, when you make claims?
When you make a property insurance claim, you're going to be indexed into what's an organization called CLU, which it's an insurance industry organization, and it's Comprehensive Loss Underwriting Exchange. So your property will always be in there. And if you have another loss or you sell your house and somebody else buys your house and has a loss, that will be indexed. And let me just say one thing, particularly about people that live out of state. Insurance companies have put in this 14-day provision that says that if a water loss is over 14 days old, they won't pay you. And that has been a major, not good effect for people in condominiums and others who don't have people to take care of their home. So it's very critical that if people are not here, that they have somebody, either a property manager or somebody, going through and periodically inspecting their property just to make sure that they're not going to get caught up with that.
Okay, well, great advice, and I know you're a wealth of information, both of you. For more information on property claims and for more advice, you can go to publicadjuster.com/claim tips. Dick and Rick Tutwiler, thank you both very much. Daytime will be right back.